I'm going to reveal to you a bit of me that I'm not actually proud of. And it's something I wrestle with a lot. She's on a sunbed, somewhere warm. I've got my good friend beside me. Sorry, her good friend is beside her. Drink within reach, sea in front of her. And she's worrying. Not about anything specific, but about everything. Her brain is cycling through its entire back catalogue and she can't make it stop. She picks up a book, reads the same line 3 or 4 times, puts it down, and here she is, technically on holiday, technically doing nothing, but getting absolutely no rest whatsoever, on pins, thinking, what am I going to have to deal with? Almost out of habit, on pins, in that kind of fast-paced energy that comes with the work. I think you might know this feeling. Hello, I'm Kate Cocker. This is your Everyday Positivity. And as you're listening to this, I am going to be sitting at a lake in a camper van with my best mate. My phone has been off since I arrived, and I want to talk about what that actually means and what it actually means to rest. What's happening on that sunbed has a name in psychology. It's called attentional residue. Organisational psychologist Sophie Leroy has found that when we physically leave a task without consciously setting it aside, part of our attention stays behind, like an app, or a tab that you forgot to close. So while the physical environment might be saying rest, the mental environment has not received the message yet. This happens to me a lot. And in that half rest limbo, you're not getting that restoration that you need. So the brain has a resting state network, kind of a default mode network, and that only fully activates when we properly switch off. And that's where the mind percolates, the nervous system actually recovers, creativity happens. So if you're sat worrying on the sunbed, it's not actually resting. It's just working on a different set of paperwork. So yesterday, when I arrived at the lake, I turned off my phone. Not on silent, not face down, I turned it off. And I do this from time to time, a weekend without screens. Something changes in you almost immediately because I'm not thinking I've got to listen out for my phone anymore. I'm not thinking about those things I need to check in on. I am able to make that clear distinction about where my attention is going. I'm here, I'm present, I'm with my friend, we're at the water, and that's what we're doing. So rest doesn't come because the work has gone, but it comes because I go, right, I'm resting now. And so often I talk to you about, let's create some productive nothings. Let's book the rest in so that you can allow for those, allow for that disconnection and that rest to really happen. Somehow we've collectively confused busyness with productivity and stillness with laziness. But the neuroscience is clear. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It's the condition for it. Every time I do any training with Dr. Linda Shaw, every time I do any reading, this is what it comes back to. Let me say it again. Rest is not the opposite of productivity. It's the condition for it. A properly rested brain is more creative, more focused, and more emotionally regulated. Meaning, basically, if you've rested, you can handle stuff. So, join me in my commitment. Create a commitment to creating space for proper rest. The switch off is really the recharge that leads to the switch back on. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Everyday Positivity for you. In the meantime, have a great day. And remember, you have 100% got this.
This is brought to you by Colgate Total Active Prevention. Some routines make perfect sense, like securing your seatbelt before driving. Just as buckling up helps prevent injury, using Colgate Total helps prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. So put yourself in the driver's seat of your oral health and prevent problems before they start with Colgate Total Active Prevention. Available at a retailer near you.
You work hard to stay healthy and want the freedom to make the best decisions for yourself and your family. So why does healthcare still feel expensive and frustrating? Crowd Health is a different approach, built for entrepreneurs, families, and independent-minded people who want a simpler way to pay for healthcare. More than 28,000 members have already joined, and over 40,000 medical bills have already been funded. No restrictive networks, no corporate middlemen, just real people helping each other. Learn more at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com.